Do you taste that? It tastes like victory. Back to back victories. And our first win in the Premier League. First game of the season, scoring more than one goal. That was overall a pretty solid performance, I have to say. 3-1. Thank you, Dr. Fulham. I do have notes from the game. A lot of them are honestly from the first half. The second half was, yeah, some stuff happened, but it was just, well, obviously, but I would say after the two goals scored in the second half, that's when my kind of notes sort of stopped. But yeah, let's get into it. Of course, I benched Raul Jimenez in FPL this week because, of course, I did. Um, Mings came off in the first half. I forget exactly when. And Raul Jimenez came off in the first half as well. Um, Really, unfortunate to see, but yeah, then he couldn't cause us more damage. But never want to see a player go off injured. That's never good to see. Mings came off. Powell came on, and I owe Powell an apology. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted by my hair because it looks like crap. He did a really good job defending, and I've been very critical of his defending, saying that he's not very physical, and he handled the brick that was Adama Traore pretty well. He held him up at least twice that I can immediately think of. There may have been more, but I mean, hey, goal didn't get conceded on his watch. So again, Pau Torres, very good defending. Two really solid defensive performances from him back to back. That's good to see. Let's see, Ali off the mark with a really clever finish. I love when Ali does things like that. Just a clever little finish. And he is a confidence player, so I'm really hoping that now that he's off the mark, and I thought he played pretty well today, just generally, goal notwithstanding, though obviously as a striker, that is going to be a big contribution to his rating, or why I think the performance is good. The ref let a lot of things go. There were not a lot of like ticky tacky fouls. A lot of those he was just kind of letting go, which fair enough. And I thought that he was pretty consistent about it on both sides. The only thing is it was either like not a foul or although there were 22 fouls I saw like at the end of the game, so that's one every like 4 minutes, but it was either a foul or not a foul or a yellow card. It was interesting. There were a lot of yellow cards in the first half. VAR, I'm surprised, didn't call the ref over to look over at a handball for a penalty for Fulham for handball in the box. Um, I I feel like I've seen something like that before. And fun fact, last season in this fixture that we won 3-1, but at Craven Cottage, Gash gave away a penalty for handball. Andres Pereira took a terrible penalty, so it didn't cost us, but I don't know what it. Cash unfortunately concedes a lot of penalties. There was a stat that he's like one of the most that he's given away like the most penalties since I forget the date, but he unfortunately gives away a lot of penalties. Glad he didn't get punished for that. And then really the big note I have from the second half is Buendia is showing that he still has a role to play in this team. Now, I've been saying that since the summer. I said, like, if he stays, I think he can still do it. Whenever he plays, he's played very energetic, and he was involved in both of the goals in the second half. He assisted McGinn's goal and scored the third and put the game to bed. So I'm very happy to see that he's clearly in good form. Rogers looked better today, I will say. He's not back to his best. I'm not saying that. But it was a decent performance, and I'm hoping he can build on this. And I know we play Feyenoord in the week. Who do we play next week? Do we play Burnley, maybe? I should look this up. We know they're not very professional. Yeah, we play Burnley. And it's at Villa Park, so yes, we travel on Thursday, but with all due respect, well, Burnley are probably going to park the bus. and I might do a pre-match. I'm starting my no, this will be before I start my new job, so I'll be able to do a pre-match if I feel like it. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick post-match reaction. Overall, solid performance. Conceded in the third minute, so that's really disappointing that we couldn't get the clean sheet. And arguably there was a foul. I don't think there was much. Well, there was a little in it, but I would have been surprised if it got called off. Yeah, so encouraging signs from Villa. Really looking forward to Thursday night if because Feyenoord I think is going to be our next because I said Bologna and Feyenoord. I think those are our two toughest opponents in the Europa League phase. So having those two games out of the way early, if we can get a win, really looking good. Excuse me. So those are my thoughts. I am getting ready to watch Newcastle Arsenal. I am hoping for an Arsenal win because that helps Villa in the table. We are currently tied on points. If Arsenal run riot at St. James's Park, we could take over Newcastle. Those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Up the Villa.